have brought the father of my child here because he doesn't do nothing, absolutely nothing for her.
Old.
She's 9 months old now.
And he's never seen his baby.
I just want him to do what he has to do as far as sending me money.
What's his reason for not wanting to send money for his child?
It's just excuses, excuses, excuses.
Are you going to let him see his baby?
No, not unless he gives me money.
Everything with you is give me money, give me
damn
money.
Right it is.
Then you
damn
see
right
a child.
It's expensive to have a child. I'm raising her by myself and you're not doing anything.
Why punish the baby? Do you want to see your
yes,
baby?
Sir. Real bad.
Do you have a wallet on you?
Yes, I got a wallet.
Take your wallet out.
I told you, show me the money and then you will get to see the baby, Alvin. I told you.
Welcome to the show. My first guest is Chantal. You're 19 years old. Why are you here?
Because I have brought the father of my child here because he doesn't do nothing, absolutely nothing for her.
9 months old.
She's 9 months old now. It all started when, it was 2 years ago when we started working. And he was the general manager over there, and I was a cashier, and then he started talking to me and flirting with me, and I gave in. And then we started dating, and then like 4 months passed, we started having sex, and then he would tell me that he loved me and he wanted a baby from me. But I told him I was only 17 at the time and I was still in high school and I had plans for after high school. I wanted to go to college.
And how old was he at the time?
He told me he was 27, but I found out later on that he was 32.
Okay.
Eventually, I started finding out his real age. I found out that he got three different babies from 3 different women, and he had got fired too on top of that from stealing the deposits, and I didn't know nothing about that, you know. So then on top of that, that was a turnoff to me. So I didn't want to be with him, and then eventually he wanted to go back to Georgia, and he wanted me to go. I didn't want a guy like that to have 3 baby mamas and then wanted a baby from me when, you know, I was only 17 and I had plans for my future. So before he went to Georgia, yes, I did have sex with him. And
why?
Just to make him happy, I guess.
But why? Why would you care about making him happy? I mean, he's a thief. He's a guy going around having babies with all these women. Yeah. Why would you want to make him happy? How about making yourself happy? And believe me, and I'm on your side here, okay?
I was naive at the time, though, Steve, you know, and just did it. And so, yes, we had sex, and after the day we had sex, I stopped taking my birth control pills because I wasn't planning to have sex no more with nobody, you know? So a couple of months passed, and I started craving stuff, you know, and I found out I was pregnant. So I had told him that I was pregnant, and he didn't seem happy, like how before when we was having sex and stuff, he wants a child from me. He wasn't happy like that.
Did he leave already?
Yes.
Okay, so you called him up on the phone.
Yes.
And you said, guess what? I'm pregnant.
Yes.
And he didn't seem happy at all.
No. He was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm serious. You messed up my future, you know? I mean, I love my baby to death, you know, but I mean.
Well, this isn't what you planned on.
Yeah. And especially this young, too. And I just had graduated, you know, and I wanted to go to college, but I can't, no.
Don't worry about it.
So I told him that, and then he said he was going to do this and that for my baby as far as buying the baby stroller and car seat and crib, and I was working still while I was pregnant. I worked till my 9th month. I still didn't receive anything, but he would text me and stuff saying that that he wants to be with me and stuff. But why would you want to be with me if you still haven't done nothing for your child?
So 8 months go by, you're almost ready to give birth, and
yes.
he didn't give you anything.
Nothing still.
Not $1.
No. And he said he was working all the time. And
did he say, was he going to come up and be there for the birth of the baby?
Yes, he did say that, but he never did. So that was just, that really, like, really pissed me off, you know? So I was all like, you're not going to see your child. You're not going to know her name. until you give me money. And when she was 3 months, he finally gave in, and he sent $100. That's all he sent, you know, and that's crazy, I think.
So why are you here today?
I'm here because I want you to tell him why he should do something, because he is the father of my child.
So you want him to provide for your child?
Yes, and do what he's supposed to do, and do what he wanted to do in the first place. Have a baby from me. The baby's here already. What is he doing? Nothing.
And so now your daughter's 9 months.
She's 9 months now.
So really for the past 18 months since you got pregnant, and now she's 9 months old,
Nothing.
he hasn't done $100.
Except for $100. And I had to pay for the stroller and everything like that, the crib. But I know that I have to, you know, because she's my daughter, but I just didn't want nothing to do with him because he just sent $100.
Well, how are you supporting your daughter?
I'm working 2 jobs.
You work 2 jobs?
Yes.
Well, see, I mean, here's a young girl, 19 years old.
I'm trying to do it by myself.
And you're doing it by yourself, right?
While I'm working, my grandma, my father has to take care of the baby because I can't afford daycare for her.
So your family's helping you out?
Yes.
But the father's not?
Yes.
And he's never seen his baby?
I sent him pictures on the phone.
But he's never came and
No.
held his baby? He's never kissed his baby?
No, he said in order for him, that I see it as, in order for him to do something for my child is for me to have sex with him again.
You haven't done nothing for her.
Why it always got to be your way?
Because I'm the mother and I'm raising her by myself and you're not doing anything.
Do you want to see your
Yes,
baby?
sir. Real bad.
Do you have a wallet on you?
Yes, I got a wallet.
Take your wallet out. So he's telling you that he'll come back and he'll help support the baby
If he's with me.
if you'll sleep with him.
Yes.
And what do you tell him?
I tell him no, because I already know what he's about. He already has 3 kids, and he says he works, but I don't see nothing coming in. And I think it's so crazy that, how are you going to say that you work all the time, and he says that he doesn't have time to go wire money to me because it's so far away. It's just excuses, 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 and I'm tired of it.
Why would you want a guy like this to have a relationship with your daughter?
That's why I don't
Or
want...
do you want him to?
No, I don't. I just
don't
want
want-
him to do what he has to do as far as sending me money. And then I try to tell him as far as like
Let's say, let me ask you this. What if he starts sending you, $400 a month? I mean, that might be crazy, I don't know, but I'm saying, what if he starts sending you a sum of money that really helped you out, and he said, okay, I know I can't be with you, you made that perfectly clear, but I'm gonna do the right thing, and I'm gonna support your baby, our baby.
that's awesome. That's all I want him to do.
Would you then let him have a relationship with your daughter?
Of course, yeah.
Do you, at some level, do you want him back? Like, do you think, like...
I think about it all the time, but then, like, what he put me through, no, I don't.
So you really don't want him back?
No, I don't. And he says he loves me and stuff. How are you going to love somebody when you don't even support what you made for and what you said you wanted to, you know? And it's so hard. It's so hard. And it's like when we talk on the phone, I don't even want to talk to him no more because he says the same thing. He says the same thing as far as, like, he doesn't want to send money or nothing.
What's his reason for not wanting to send money for his child?
Excuse, because he can't drive all the way to the store and just put money and wire it to me.
And since this all happened, you have your baby, how has this affected you?
It affected me because I'm working 2 jobs, and my family is basically helping me support my child, what he should be doing, you know? And it's so hard for me. And then, Steve, you should see him, like sometimes he be having like watches and stuff, golds in his mouth, thinking he's all hot stuff and stuff, but he has a responsibility to do, and he doesn't do it.
Do you know if he takes care of any of his other babies?
No, but from what I know is his oldest one, his oldest one stays with his mom.
Is your baby here today?
Yes, she is.
Are you going to let him see his baby?
No, not unless he gives me money. And I know it's not all about money, but having a baby is all about money. She's growing up, you know, and it's so hard. I got to buy formula all the time, and I'm working, and then I have to pay my bills.
Well, maybe if he helped out a little bit, you could maybe work one job, and then you'd be able to spend more time with your child.
Exactly, and then I could put her in daycare and stuff, and then I want to go to school, so I have to put my school aside, you know? It just gets me very, very upset.
When he comes out here, what do you think's going to happen?
He's just going to stand there and say the same thing. But what I want to tell him is he needs to do something for his child, or else he'll never see her.
So if he doesn't give you money, there's no way you're going to let this guy see his baby?
No.
I don't blame you.
And he thinks it's all about money, so it's not.
If he takes his wallet out and gives you every dollar in it, will you let him see the baby? Because all your stuff here, right? Throw it up there, Mike. Can I? Can I go through all your stuff?
Yes, sir.
This is your chance. I want you to stand up when he comes out there. I want you to confront him. I want you to be strong.
Yes.
Let's bring out Alvin.
You should be ashamed of yourself, not doing nothing for your child. You wanted a child from me while we was in love, so-called, and now I have her. Now she's 9 months, and all I get is $100. That's ridiculous.
I don't appreciate you coming out here lying on me like that.
Lying? Are you serious? You saying I'm lying?
Yes, you lying.
How? Let me know how.
Because I've always tried to contact you. When I moved back.
And say what?
When I moved to Atlanta, I told you. If you come here,
I don't want to. I don't want. Why do you want that? I don't want nothing to do with you, Alvin. I really don't. While we was together in Florida, right? You never took me out. We just went straight to your house and relaxed.
You know why? Because I was always working.
So what?
That was my job.
That was your job. No. You're supposed to take me out and give me everything, Alvin, if you so-called loved me.
But as a GM, you know I had to be in there a certain number of hours.
But you was never there, though.
You know what? What I don't understand is what we're getting off track is you're this hardworking guy, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're a GM of something, right?
Right.
Okay, so you're making a good buck, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, how much money have you sent to this young lady that you had a baby with?
I sent her $100.
In 9 months since your baby's been born.
Why?
Yes,
why $100?
Why only $100?
I've tried and tried and tried to contact her.
But you want me to stay with you. I don't want to be with you because we have a child. It's not about me, Alvin. It's about Taylor. What do you mean, okay? And you give me excuses all the time.
When I called you, I tried to come see my baby. I drove to Orlando.
And then what do you ask me? When I get the hotel room and when we spend time, are you going to spend the night? No, I don't want to spend the night with you.
It was all...
Oh, exactly. It was all about having sex. Right?
No.
So what was it about?
I drove all the way to Orlando to see you and my baby.
Why to see me?
I got down there.
Why to see me? I don't want to see you.
I wasted my gas and my time coming to see my baby.
You wasted your gas and your time to see your baby.
I didn't even get to see my baby.
Exactly,
but I mean, what are you talking about?
No money to give me.
I had over $1,000 in my pocket.
But you didn't give me no money, Alvin.
Because everything with you is give me money, give me
damn
money.
Right it is.
Then you'll
damn
see
right
a child.
It's expensive to have a child if you know you got 3 of them.
I understand that.
No, you don't understand.
Yes, I do understand.
No, you don't. Then you would be supporting her.
And $100, what the hell is $100? That's half of what the baby needs, Alvin.
That was just for Christmas.
Chris, $100. What the hell is $100? Huh? Let me know, please.
Okay. And what about when I say, okay, I will come down, I will grab the baby, I'll take her to the mall shopping.
No, I don't
need
no. And I told you, I don't
to...
want just you and the baby. It's me and the baby.
Why it can't be just me and her?
Why? Why should I let you do that? Huh?
If I'm the father,
So what? You haven't
Hold on.
nothing though.
You've never even met your baby, right?
Yes, sir.
You've never held your baby.
Right.
So do you think that's wise that she's just going to turn over the baby to you? The baby's never met you, never seen you, and she's just going to let this 9-month-old baby be with the stranger. Do you really think that's a smart decision, Alvin?
If I'm the father, I think
it doesn't matter.
Right.
This child doesn't know that you're the father.
Exactly.
You haven't been around.
Exactly.
If I came to be around, though, all my other kids know me.
All your other kids know
All
you.
of them.
Do you support all your other kids?
Yes, I do.
Stop lying.
No, hold on a
you
second.
don't.
Hold on.
Yes, I do.
You write the checks, and those checks are going.
I pay child support
For all of
and
them.
when they call me and need things, I send
about
it to
me?
them.
So why not this child? Why not this girl? Why not your
I don't
child
even
with
know
her?
about
Because he wants to be with me.
Only
That's
thing I
why
know
don't
is the
wanna be
first
with
name.
him.
Listen, first of
I
all,
don't know.
Alvin, you were 33 or 32 years old when you seduced a 17-year-old girl, all right? We're not even going to get into that. You know what I mean? You seduced this young girl, and you got her pregnant, and that's your responsibility. You're bringing all these children into the world, and you're not there for any of them. You're down in Atlanta. Other people are raising your kids. Your mother's raising your oldest, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're not raising them, right?
I'm supporting them.
You're
though.
supporting them. So you're supporting that child. Then the other two, you say you give money. Do you have any proof of that?
Yes, sir. And then I just got...
Are you punishing this baby because she won't be with you?
Tell you the truth, yeah, I thought like that.
Why though?
Yes.
This is your child we're talking about. No matter what your relationship with is her.
That's what I'm saying.
You
It's not
brought
about
this
me
baby
anymore.
into this world. This is your flesh and blood. Why would you, no matter what you want to be with her or you want to try to punish, why are you punishing the baby, Alvin?
It really hurt me.
You're really hurt.
I'm really hurt.
Just like
Why
that.
do you deserve to see your baby, Alvin?
Because I'm the father.
You're not a father. You don't provide. You don't do anything. Nothing for your child. And you play a scam. Alvin, you're really hurt.
Yes, sir.
How hurt are you?
I'm hurt.
You're so hurt that you're sending money to make sure that baby's fed? Are you so hurt? Think about it. What does a child need more than anything in the world when it's born?
They need their mother, their
They
father.
need their mother, right?
Yes.
Even they need their father, but more than anything, baby
They
needs
need their
his mother.
Yes.
But because you're not supplying any money, you're not doing a thing and stepping up to the plate
doing everything
and sending
by
the money.
myself.
This woman has to go out and work 2 jobs. So she has to spend most of her time working to support that baby. She's giving her money to support that baby that the two of you brought into the world
Exactly.
together, and you're not contributing a dime. $100, hey, you don't get credit for that. That's $100, too bad. That should be $100 a week. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Just like with all my other kids, you know, I know their socials, I know everything. At my new job I got, I make pretty decent. You know, I got my own place, everything. And they came around. They asked for, do we want to add our kids on insurance? I did that.
Alvin, hold on.
I did that.
Hey, you know what?
And why couldn't
Alvin, hey, you know what? I don't want to hear the whole story. All I know is you don't send the money. You know where she's at. You can send the check, but you don't. And why don't you, Alvin?
I don't even know my daughter's name. I know Tayala.
No.
That's all I know.
That's
I don't
why
know
you
when
sent $100 because to get her name, Alvin.
I don't know when she was
that's
born.
It.
I gotta send you money for everything.
Damn right. Of
I
course.
know nothing
Is that
about
true?
her.
That's true.
I don't know
I
if she's
wonder why,
walking.
though.
I don't know
I wonder
nothing about.
why.
Whose fault is that?
I don't think it's my fault.
You don't think it's your
Wow.
fault?
Any normal woman,
Alvin, what-
regardless, they'll let you know the name or whatever.
Are you?
I don't know. You
Well, hold on a
wasn't
second.
doing anything,
Are you a man?
though.
Yes,
No,
I'm a
he
man.
ain't.
Do you think that's
Yes.
responsible, you know, that you're going around and you're having sex with these women and you're bringing the children into the world and you're not there for them? Oh, yeah, I'm supporting them. I'm just not there being the father. Was it a good decision to get a 17-year-old girl pregnant?
Who had plans in the future for herself?
Or were you just being selfish? Were you just being selfish as a man? I want to take care of my needs. I really don't care about her. I just want to take care of my needs.
No, at the time I loved her.
You loved her.
Yes, sir.
And so you loved her so much, you went to Atlanta and you found out she was pregnant and you sent, in the last 18 months, $100. That's real love. You know what real love is? Looking past the pettiness, the I can't have you, the you know what? I'm going to take
about
care of my child. I'm going to make sure it's fed no matter what. You know? You know what? She's still a kid. She really is. She's still a kid. You're a grown man. Yes, she is going to be emotional. As a young mother, 19 years old, raising a
Trying
child by
everything.
herself,
Trying everything.
and then you got the dough, but you won't send it
So-called he
because you
got
want to
the
hold it
dough.
over her head. And you know, yeah, you say you love her. You don't love her. You just want to sleep with her.
Yes.
That's the truth of it.
And it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic, man. It's not about that anymore,
I'm over that now.
Oh, now?
I'm over that.
Why now, though?
Okay.
Cause I'm
Okay.
over it.
Oh, if you're
Now.
over it. Okay,
Now
you're
you-
over it, right?
Yes.
Then give her some money.
It's not all about that.
Then give your baby some money.
I'll do what I got to do. But I want to see my baby.
You're not doing
You're
that.
not
I
going
wanna
to see her
I
until
wanna
you
see
give
her
me money,
today,
Alvin.
Before I leave.
No,
I
no, no, no,
want
no,
to
no,
see
no,
her
no,
today.
no, 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 no.
Yes.
What do you
I
got to
wanna
say
see her
about that?
today.
You're not gonna see her unless I get money, Alvin. I know you must think it's all about money to me, but it's not.
Did you ask him to come be with you when you delivered the baby?
Yes.
Why didn't
No, you
go?
did not.
But you.
Because I
But you
called
said-
you.
No,
and
but
I
you
asked
said,
you, could
though.
I be there with you? And you told me, no, I don't want you nowhere near me.
Well,
You tell me that all the
but-
time.
Exactly.
I
I
call
wonder
you.
why though, Alvin, because you don't do anything
Did you
for
ask
your
him?
daughter.
Did you ask him to be in the delivery room?
Yes, I did. But then he got me so upset, you know, because he's saying the same thing, and I just didn't want him there. But still, if he really loved me and if it was that serious, you know, he would be there.
You know, Elvin, you're a grown man.
Yes, sir.
Why does it take someone to say, Elvin, send money to your child? You know what? Start supporting your children. And I even asked her, if he comes out there and says, I'm not going to demand sex, and I'm going to give you the money so you can take care of your child, she'll let you see the baby.
Of course.
So what
And
is
it
the
is
problem
all about
here?
money too,
It's
Alvin.
all about
It is, of
that
course.
to you.
Yes, damn right. It
It's
ain't nothing
all
else about me and
Okay,
you.
why
No,
it
no, no,
always
no,
gotta
no.
Why it always got to be your way?
Because I'm the mother and I had her, Alvin. I'm raising her by myself, and you're not doing anything. You're not doing, and then on top of that, you want her to have your last name. Come on, are you serious? And then you want her, and then you want to file for her. No, you're not gonna do that. Why should I let you do that? Please let me know.
Because I'm the father.
Because you're the freaking father. Are you serious?
Yes.
So what you're saying is you're just going to have babies and just ask the baby mamas to file their kids that you don't even support? You
do
can't do
support my
that.
kids.
You don't support my kid.
I don't even know your kid.
So what, though? You
But it's
freaking
your
had
kid.
her.
It's
Come
your kid.
on.
You had the chance to see you and hold your daughter for the first time, and you didn't bring one damn dollar. What I'm not getting here is you don't seem like a dumb guy, and you work. You're not a bum. You go out, you're saying you're supporting your other kids. You go out, you make money, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you're respectful. You call me sir, so you're not some just bum that doesn't care, and you know. But how about why punish the baby? That's all I want to get to. it's your child, because no matter what your problems with her, don't you as an adult, don't you as the 35-year-old rise above the pettiness and say, okay, you can even say, man, she drives me crazy, and but again, you're the one you got into a relationship with a teenager, and teenagers can't be emotional, and they probably get very emotional when they're out working 2 jobs and they don't have a support system. She's too young to be having a child at 17. You caused that to happen. You caused her to act this way. She feels alone. You leave. You go to Atlanta. So what I'm saying is, it's real simple to correct this problem here. You want to see your child? Do you want to see your baby?
Yes, sir. Real bad.
Do you have a wallet on you?
Yes, I got a wallet.
Take your wallet out. Take your wallet out. Nothing funny, Alvin. Nothing funny. He says he's got a wallet. If he takes his wallet out and gives you every dollar in it, will you let him see the baby?
Yes, I would.
Will you let him hold the baby?
Yes.
If he takes his wallet out right now and gives you every dollar in that wallet, you're on tape, you're agreeing to let him see his baby.
Yes.
And we'll go straight back to the green room.
But that's if he has money, though.
Let's see. 9 months, $100.
Nothing in there. I didn't bring nothing with me.
Why?
Because I didn't.
Because you knew. How would you come to Chicago and not bring $1 with you?
I didn't bring anything with me.
Why?
I just didn't.
Come on, Alvin.
And then
Why didn't you bring anything with you?
I just didn't.
You got a watch on you?
I didn't bring nothing.
Nothing. Because maybe you thought, Steve's going to ask me to give something up.
No.
No. This grown man, 35 years old, he's a GM, and he comes to Chicago and doesn't bring $1 in his
Now
pocket.
I work at a chemical plant now.
So you're GM of a chemical plant, right? Or you work at the chemical plant.
Yes,
You
sir.
work 40-hour a week?
48?
48, so you get a little overtime, huh?
Yes, sir.
So you're making a decent buck, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're a grown man, you come to Chicago, not one stinking dollar on you.
Oh, I didn't bring anything with me.
He ain't gonna
Really?
see my baby then.
So if you were thirsty or, got hungry or anything and we weren't around, how were you going to feed yourself?
Wouldn't even came.
You wouldn't even have came. Not to see your baby.
No.
You see?
Because I figured we
You
could
see?
settle that at home.
You sell that at home.
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you sell it at home for the previous 9 months, the previous 18
I
months?
tried and I tried and I tried.
You tried it, you tried
To
it,
get
tried.
back with me.
When you sent that
No, I
$100, why didn't you send $200? Why didn't you send $500? Why didn't you send $1,000?
Exactly.
Why didn't you send $1,000 here? This should cover a couple months.
Okay, I sent her that 100, and the next thing I know, hey, she give me just the first name of the baby, not even the middle name. I don't know a social security number.
You got an
I don't know
ATM? You got an
anything.
ATM card on you?
No, I don't even.
You don't have an ATM card.
All my money
See
is
how
home.
cheap he is? But he works so much hours, Steve. And he
Seriously,
can't.
Alvin, you came here because you said you wanted to see your baby.
All my money is home. I don't use a bank.
You don't use
I got a
bank.
safe.
You got a safe.
Yes, sir.
And it stays in that safe, right?
That's where it stays.
And that baby can't get any access to that money, can it?
Can't nobody get it.
Can't nobody.
But
Not
me.
even your own children.
Just me.
Not even your own children.
I
You
mean,
won't
they.
take a-
I'll give it to them.
Well,
but
why not? Well, you know what the purpose of the show was. You didn't think that maybe that was a possibility? That once you held your child, you'd want to give her some money?
Tell you the truth, I didn't think she asked for anything today. I didn't.
You thought that you were going to come here. I flew you up here, right? You're going to come up here on my dime, and that you just come up here and, oh, I want to see my baby.
That
And then I
easy.
was just going to do it without you giving her one dime.
The one time I did go, I had
You know what?
$1,000 in my
Yeah,
pocket.
$1,000.
But
And then
you
just
didn't
give it
show
to
me
her.
it though. I told you, show me the money, and then you would get to see the baby, Alvin. I told you.
This is all your stuff here, right? Throw it up there, Mike. Got on a plane and you came to Chicago, no ATM card and not one single dollar.
No.
No. You want to go? Can I go through all your stuff?
Hey. You can?
Can I? Can
Yes,
I go
sir.
through all your stuff?
Yes, sir.
I'm a man of my word. And if you don't, I promise I'm going to show up there with a lot of cameras, and I will embarrass you, and I will make you look like a fool. I promise you that. You got a cell phone in here. Mike, why don't you help me? You can start going through that bag. This is Officer Mike McDermott. We used to work together as police officers. It's almost hard to believe that you would come to Chicago with not even $1. Don't you like to have a drink or two?
Oh, I don't really drink.
Oh, wow. Here's a pay stub.
Perfect.
What do you make in a week? Well, you know, you can afford a child on, you're almost making $2,000 a week. Right? Here's his pay stub right here. Making almost, you brought it, you didn't bring $1, but you brought a paycheck. You paid a paycheck stub. What was the point of that? To show you, ooh, look what you can have if you sleep with me again. Was that what it was?
It's not all about that anymore.
It's not all about that anymore.
No, sir.
You made some pretty good money so far this year. Working a lot of overtime. You're making a damn good buck. And on here, you provide child support.
Yes.
For one of your children.
That's right.
But you won't put that child on here. You won't make sure that money goes to that child. Why is that? Well, you bought a nice laptop for yourself. Good, you know, brush, make sure you look good. Maybe you run into another 17-year-old. You just wanted to come and think, I'm not giving anything. You're going to have sex with me, and then I'll see my baby. Did you think that was the plan?
No.
You tell me what the plan was then.
I was expecting us to come here, resolve everything. I see
Trying
my
to.
baby, and we go back home.
You go back home.
Just like
Why
that.
do you deserve to see your baby? Because you impregnated a 17-year-old? That's why? Because that's what you deserve?
It's not all about that.
Well, what is it about, Alvin?
Because I'm the father.
Because you're the father.
I think I deserve that right.
You know, you're the father. You know what? You're not a father.
Exactly.
You don't provide. You only get to claim the title of father if you provide for your child.
Exactly.
If that child feels love. You don't do anything. Nothing for your child. And you play a scam. You come here on my show, 35-year-old man doesn't bring one single dollar. Not one George Washington in his pocket. And boy, that just happened by accident, huh? That just happened by accident. You planned for it because you don't want to give up anything.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, but you'll take my plane ticket. You'll fly to Chicago. We'll give you a nice, comfortable hotel room to stay in, right? We fed you, right? Right?
Yeah.
We fed you good? Did you have a nice meal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just like that baby wants to be taken care of. So, you know, I'm kind of like your daddy here in Chicago. I'm paying for your food. I'm putting you up, and I'm paying for your place. I'm doing more for you than you do for your child. So you should say, you are my daddy. You're my daddy. I'm acting more of a father to you than you do to your own daughter. It sickens me that I fed you. It sickens me that I gave you a plane ticket, that I flew you up here. It sickens me that a grown man wouldn't bring money and he hasn't seen, and you had the chance. You had the chance to see you and hold your daughter for the first time, and you didn't bring one damn dollar.
I want to see my baby.
You want to see your baby.
Alvin, tell me what you're
still
going to do.
telling me. He wants to see the baby. Come on.
Tell her what you're going to do right now. What are you going to do for your baby?
From now on.
From now on, what?
I'm going to provide for my baby.
Well, until then you won't see your baby.
Don't do that.
No, I am going to do that. Not 9 months, well, 18 months while I was pregnant, didn't do nothing for me. After I had the baby, didn't do nothing for me. So why should I let you see the baby?
I want you to look in my eyes and tell me the truth. You didn't bring any money because you didn't want to give her any money. That's the truth of it. That's why you didn't dip into your safe and take a few dollars out. I bet you if I went through every grown man in this audience, every one of them has at least $1 on their pocket.
Okay.
And they're not 1,000 miles away from home. So what I want you to do is to apologize to her for what you've done. I want you to mean it. I want you to tell her, I'm sorry that I have not supported my baby. I'm sorry for that.
Okay. I apologize for this whole situation. For getting pregnant.
Oh, so what you're saying?
I realized it was a mistake, you know. And now I'm going to do all I can to provide for my baby.
Now, you promised me that pay stub, when you go back, the first day that you go back to work, that you're going to put that baby, you're going to put that baby on and you're going to pay for that baby too. You promised me you're going to do that. And then you promise her, and if it's okay with you, because what I'll do for you is, if he doesn't, and
I
you
don't
call,
believe him, Steve.
I'm telling
I
you,
don't believe him.
listen to me. This is the offer I'm giving you. If he doesn't do that, I will personally fly to Atlanta and go to his company and make sure Alvin puts your baby on. You gonna put that baby on?
I would do that, but
no buts.
I'm not.
No buts.
Okay.
No buts.
I'm gonna do it.
And I'll tell you what. And I'm gonna tell you, Alvin, I'm a man of my word. And if you don't, I promise I'm gonna show up there with a lot of cameras, and I will embarrass you, and I will make you look like a fool. I promise you that. Okay?
I'm gonna do it.
I hope so. Because if you don't.
What I'm saying is, though.
You don't mind if I keep the pay stub? Do you mind if I keep the pay stub so I can make sure that you pay?
You can keep it.
Thank you. Now I know where he works, and I know how much money he makes. And like I said, it's nothing for me to get on a plane and come down with some cameras, and we'll film the end of the show with Alvin not paying if he doesn't pay. That'll be the end of the show. Alvin not paying. And then every girl out there in America, take a good look at Alvin. Do not sleep with this man. But if you're saying you're going to do the right thing, and that's what I'll do for you. I'll do all that for you.
Okay.
If you want to, that's your choice to let him see his baby.
Yeah, I will. Because if he doesn't say nothing, then
I'm going. Let's go. Let's go. Right up there. Look at that beautiful little girl. You go by her so you know that it's okay, so your daughter feels safe. You go by her too. You take her and you give it to him.
Oh, baby, you're okay. I know,
Introduce
baby.
your daughter to her father.
Baby, this is your daddy. Doesn't she look just like you? Huh?
Yes.
No yelling. No yelling in front of the baby. We don't want to scare the baby.
You look just like you, huh, baby? I know.
She looks just like you.
Hey, sweetheart. Hey.
He doesn't want you.
Sweetheart.
No, I don't think she wants it. I don't think she wants it. I think you know what you need to do, Aubrey?
I know, baby.
You need to start being in that baby's life no matter what you can do. You need to spend some time, and you need to start supporting her. And you know what? When she's a little more comfortable and you're actually around her and she knows who her father is, then maybe she'll willingly come into your arms. All right?
Yes, sir.
You make sure, because I will come down to Atlanta. You better put her on and pay for that baby.
2 years ago, I found out that my husband was kissing a man in the park, and he's telling me that he didn't do it.
Are you gay?
No,
You did have sex with John.
at least 8 times. I had him put out of my house. I had the cops come out there, escort him off my property.
So this guy totally made up this story.
Right, he said he was gonna ruin my marriage.
You lying to your wife is what ruined your marriage. You lying about your sexuality is what ruined your marriage.
Do you believe your cousin when he says that he had sex with your husband?
Yeah, I believe him.
I never touched that man. I don't mess with men, period.
Did you perform oral sex on him?
Yes.
Did he perform it on you?
Yes.
Russell was asked, did you have sexual contact with John? And the results for Russell's lie detector test is that
My boyfriend thinks that I'm off sleeping with other people.
She's lied to me so many times about other guys before.
He keeps track of the miles on the car. He checks the phone log.
Because I gotta know the truth.
are you cheating on her?
No.
He came home with 2 hickeys right here. First, he tries telling me that they're from me. If it comes back, you are doing this to me, fuck off.
And the results for your lie detector test, Robert, is
My name is Jeanette, and 2 years ago, I found out that my husband, was kissing a black man in the park. And I confronted my husband, and he's telling me that he didn't do it. I believe him, but I don't believe him, but I also believe the gay guy. I believe the gay guy more. That's why I'm trying to find out the truth. After that, he let the dude stay at the house. He got mad. He started flipping out. Started crying, not slobbering and all that. He wants me to believe him. I don't know what to believe. I don't. I want to know the truth today. If I was married to a man that's like that, I'd be mad, real mad, disappointed, crying, screaming. You don't have to just sit there and make a fool out of yourself or make a fool out of me. I love my husband a lot. I care about him. I hope that we can work this out. If he slept with a man, if he cheated with a man, then I don't know what to do. I might have to just leave him. Because I don't want to be with somebody that's going to be like that, that's going to do things like that. I feel really disgusting that he did something like that. If we have to go our separate ways, we have to go our separate ways.
John, that's your wife on the tape, and basically she's thinking that you've been with a man.
Correct. That dude that she's talking about, he came over to my house. He was a friend of mine. He can find a place to stay. I asked my wife said, yes, he can stay there. So we moved him in there. None of this I never knew was like that. When we found out, my wife sat there, called me on my phone and told me that he has a porn in my DVD player inside the house.
He's got a porn
porno,
DVD?
2 men, whatever,
2 men.
right. I don't tolerate like that. When I found out,
Did you watch the CD?
No, I don't play around. I have a wife, and that is my
Not curious at all?
I'm never curious over a man.
Okay.
Never.
Your wife on the tape talks about that you were kissing this guy.
That's not true.
Well, why is she under the impression that you were kissing this guy?
Because the individual had sat there I put him out of my house because what was going on inside my house. He was watching porn in my house.
And who saw this?
My wife found it in the DVD player. I got back to the house, knocked on the bathroom door where he was hiding at, and when I put him out, I had the cops come out there, escort him off my property because of the drama that he's caused in my house. He's ruined...
The cops came?
Right. He ruined my relationship. He's ruined my marriage now by sitting there saying, when I had him put out, he said, I'm gonna make sure your wife thinks that you're gay.
Are you gay?
No.
Are you bisexual?
I love women only. That's it.
Have you ever been with a man?
No. I'm here today to take the results.
So this guy just totally made up this story.
Right. He said he was going to ruin my marriage, and he did.
And again, his motivation for this would be just because you threw him out of the house?
Right.
And how long have you known this guy?
I've known him almost half my life because of he owned a boxing arena.
So you guys all worked out together?
I never worked out with him. I was always with his training.
Okay, but I'm saying
yeah,
you
he was
boxing.
never there. He was too busy out here doing what he had to do out here with other men. Jeanette knows this. Apparently, they used to be their cousins or whatnot. That's what he so-called said.
Your wife is cousins with the...
Supposedly. That's what was told to me the very first time when he moved in, because my wife is the one that gave the okay for him to move in my house.
Okay. So it makes a little more sense.
Right.
Maybe it's a family member down on his luck.
Right, exactly. But you're going to sit here and put bad rep on me, put my manhood down, my dignity, because you want to think I'm gay. I'm not like that. I have a wife.
Well, if you were gay, there'd be
wife.
nothing wrong with it except the fact that you're married to a woman that thinks you're a straight man.
Right. What is the bottom line is, I'm here today to prove it to my wife. That is not me. I'm here today to fix my marriage.
So no sexual contact
None.
whatsoever with this guy?
None.
And since this came out, or he says that this happened, how has your marriage been affected?
It went all downhill. My wife put me in jail for false domestic violence. She ran to the police station, sat there, said that I hit her with a converter box in the head. She said I tried to stab her. It's all on report and documented.
Why would your wife do that? Did you have a good marriage before this happened?
We did, yes.
And you had no domestic violence issues before this guy came into the picture?
It happened last year for the domestic.
It happened.
Right.
And so since then, it's been...
Well, I've been away from my wife for 6 months. We just got back Thanksgiving Day. We got back together. I'm really happy that I got back with my wife. I'm here to take the lie detector test. I'm here to do whatever it takes. I can't take no more.
Does she believe you that you weren't with this guy?
Deep in my heart, no. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
She thinks you were with this guy.
Right. She keeps saying...
Did she ever see anything that, you know, maybe she came home and you guys were both sitting in your underwear? Or...
No, it's accusations that people's telling her, so she's believing it.
Like what?
Me kissing in a park, whatnot, this, that, whatever.
And these are other people saying
right,
it.
whatever the accusation.
What's the motivation for these other people to be saying this?
She's passing it and telling her family and everybody else that that's what I am.
All right. And when was the last time you saw that guy?
The day I kicked him out of the house. It's been a couple years now.
Well, he's here. Let's bring that guy out. His name's Russell.
Good.
You gonna sit here and lie? That's how you feel?
I'm gonna sit here and lie because I ain't done nothing wrong. I ain't even touched you
and
or
we ain't
anything.
never had sex. All
No,
the times we done had sex together, you gonna lie about it?
Get the lie detector
You gonna sit here and lie to my face? You gonna help your marriage? You definitely need some counseling.
You need counseling. You need counseling, dog.
Don't touch each other.
You need counseling. I ain't never touched you. I ain't never did. Get the
all the times I came over to the house and you left and told Jeanette we was going to the store.
Get the lie detector now.
That's what you need
the lie
to do.
detector. Talk to him.
I have never done that. That's my wife that you ruined.
How is you supposed to help
you
your marriage?
How
is you gonna help your relationship when you don't lie?
This is my marriage.
I ruined your marriage?
Right. You sure did.
I ruined your marriage.
You sure did.
You lying to your wife is what ruined your marriage.
Oh, I'm lying.
You lying about your sexuality is what ruined your marriage.
I'm
Do you know how hard it is for me to be here and say what I'm saying right now?
I don't care. That's my wife, and you're gonna tell her that.
You really do need some help.
You did have sex with John.
At least 8 times.
Do you believe your cousin when he says that he had sex with your husband?
Yeah, I believe him.
I never touched that man. I don't mess with men, period.
My boyfriend, he came home with 2 hickeys right here. First, he tries telling me that they're from me. If it comes back, you are doing this to me, fuck off.
And the results for your lie detector test, Robert, is
My husband was wrongly accused of being a sexual offender.
Daniel was indicted for sexual penetration of a 5-year-old.
And my kids are being taken away from me. It's ruining my life. I wanted to come here to prove his innocence so we can be together.
You're a liar.
You're a liar and you're a child molester. You did this to me.
You're not going to go after him. If you do it again, you'll be leaving the studio in handcuffs. He took a lie detector test.
Yes.
What if he fails the test?
Then that's my proof to leave him.
The next Steve. Why don't you tell me what your relationship was like with him?
Me and John, like he said, we done known each other for pretty much half our life. We grew up in the same neighborhood together. You know, during some unfortunate circumstances that we both ran into, you know, I exposed my sexuality to him. At that time, he told me that, you know, he wasn't into that. You know, maybe it might have been, you know, under different circumstances, maybe he think different because he may have thought about it before, but it wasn't like that. Some years passed, you know, I ran into John again. We exchanged numbers and got in touch. I called him up a couple times. Actually, he was staying with Jeanette at the time. I came to the house, came and got him. We left, you know, and we were involved in some other stuff that we probably shouldn't have been involved in. And during the course of that, we had sex.
Would that happen to be drug use?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So you're using drugs and things got crazy.
Yes, it did.
What exactly did you do?
You know, we performed oral sex on each other.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
And why would you say something like that?
I have no reason to lie. Like I said, Jeanette's my cousin, you know, and after hearing what she had to say, I mean, really, if he want to act like such a creep,
that's my wife.
You know, and want to sit there and lie, how you gonna lie to
that's
your
my
wife?
wife that you
claim that that's your wife.
Were you having sex with him while he was married?
No.
No.
Okay, so this happened before.
Had sex with me at all.
Okay. Does your cousin know that you're gay?
Yes, she does.
Okay. In all fairness, wouldn't you say, hey, you might not want to marry that guy because I was having sex with him?
Thank you. There it is. There it is. Like I'm going to sit here and do some stupid like that to you.
Actually, the last time I
want a man for when I want a woman. A woman could please me better than a man.
So when the police escorted me, I had no more contact.
Right.
I've had enough run-ins with the law.
How many times did you have sex with John?
At least 8 times.
Wrong. Let's get the lie detector test.
Did you have sex while you lived with him?
Yes, only one time inside the home.
You gonna sit here and put that on me? I want the lie detector test to prove to you and everybody else so I clear my name.
You know what? You know, that's your problem. You constantly worried about what everybody else thinks. The only person you need to worry about is your wife. You need to worry about what your wife thinks and what your wife knows. You need to tell your wife. You don't need to sit here and be lying about the situation is. Now, choose to continue to engage in sexuality with other males or not, that's your business.
No preference
but
for you males.
The thing is you need to tell your wife the truth. Your wife needs to know. I realize how difficult this is for him because it's difficult for myself.
And what's your motivation for telling his wife that?
My motivation for telling his wife this is all the tragic stuff that I've done to his wife, other people, you know, even at the time they weren't married, but the fact that we still had sex in their home.
We never had sex. We ain't never had sex.
And you're right, you know, maybe I should have told her that you don't want to marry this guy.
We ain't never.
I didn't realize that the situation was really like it is right now. I really think that it's in her best interest, and I want the best for her.
You know what? So I'm going to have John leave the stage for a second. I want to talk to him, and we'll bring you back. Are you maybe doing this, telling the wife that you were having sex with her husband because you were angry about being kicked out of the house?
I have no anger about that. I mean, I understand that the situation is what I was involved in. You know, there was a child in the home, you know, but under the influence of drugs, I wasn't thinking about that type of stuff at the time.
So you're saying you did have sex with John?
Yes, I did.
And on numerous occasions?
On numerous occasions.
And your feelings towards John are?
I mean, I care about John, you know, not in a romantic type of way, but as a friend. You know, I mean, it's sad that he could sit here and lie, you know, so blatantly and claim that he loves his wife, you know, but yet you can't tell your wife the truth. I feel that that's terrible. And out of my love for my cousin, I think it's best for her to know the truth, and she can make her own decision on what she chooses to do.
All right, well, let's bring your cousin out, and you can tell her. Hello, Jeanette.
Hi.
You haven't seen your cousin in a couple of years?
Yeah, it's been a couple of years.
Obviously, you know some of the things that your cousin said, but here's your chance to talk to your cousin.
Jeanette, first of all, you know, I really want to apologize for disrespecting you and your daughter in your home. As I said, you know, I was under the influence of drugs, which, you know, I no longer indulge in now. I mean, it hurts me to come here and say this, but, you know, I really do love you, and I think it's best that you know the truth so that you can make your own decision. I'm so sorry.
Jeanette, you recently got back together with your husband, and do you believe your cousin when he says that he had sex with your husband?
Yeah, I believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
And when your husband, he obviously denies it to you, right?
Yeah, he's been telling me that he hasn't done anything with him. He's been telling me he hasn't done anything with nobody, but it's hard to believe. There's another girl that I know, and she says she seen him in a park kissing a black dude.
Where's she at? Bring her on this.
Do you know the difference between them two people? You know.
All right, well, let's bring out your husband and hear what he has to say.
Honey, I'm coming to you right here, right now. My wife is right here. I ain't never him, never done that. I've always loved you from day one. When I brought you out of the house where you were at, this is where my heart stands. It does not stand for no man. It stands for you.
Why is he sitting here telling me that you did it?
Why are you saying that, honey? I never touched that man. He a sick, ignorant little I can't say it.
You're sick. You a bastard and you're sick.
Did you perform oral sex on him?
Yes.
Did he perform it on you?
Yes.
Russell was asked, did you have sexual contact with John? And the results for Russell's lie detector test is that
He keeps track of the miles on the car. He checks the phone log.
Because I gotta know the truth.
Are you cheating on her?
No.
He came home with 2 hickeys right here.
Did you ever have oral sex with this guy?
Never. Never in my life. I will drop it on my grandfather's grave, and the Lord dropped me right here, right now.
Well, your grandfather definitely turning in his grave right now.
Let him turn because he know I ain't lying. The test results will prove it.
That they will.
Now, you took a lie detector test before the
Yes,
show?
I did.
And you were asked whether you had sex with John?
Yes, I was.
And you feel confident that you passed the lie detector
Absolutely,
test?
100%.
And if his lie detector comes back and he's telling the truth and he says that he had sex with your husband,
Oh, it's over. It's over.
What if he said, yeah, I had sex with him, it's true, but it was before we were married, I was experimenting, and it's never going to happen again?
I don't know, but I don't know. You still should have told me anyway.
No, he should have told you.
Still should have told me. Instead of hiding it and being, excuse me, and being in my face, lying to me. I don't appreciate that. No, I don't.
The lie detector.
John, is what he says the truth about the both of you using drugs together?
I do. I smoked weed.
Yeah, I heard about that, how you smoking crack.
No, I don't think so. Get it all on. Let's do the test, please.
Before we do that, but wouldn't you say if you were smoking crack that maybe, you know, crack does crazy things to you, maybe that you're high on crack, yeah?
Probably so. I don't.
So you could have done something with him?
No, never. Never. Never in my entire life would I've done that. Period.
Even on influence of crack?
Never in my life.
He's saying, hey, you guys used to use drugs and...
Yeah, you know what? You don't know what love is, do you? When you come in there and take somebody's marriage,
first thing about love is trust. You can't
Where's
have trust if you're going to sit there and lie to your wife.
Where's the trust? You're going to sit there and come out here and say...
You tell me when to trust that. I have no reason to sit here and lie.
As soon as it comes out here,
she just sat here emotional in tears, and you're going to still sit here and lie.
I'm trying to prove to my wife that I ain't never like that I have a wife. I don't need a man. No man can satisfy me. Let's do this.
Did he or didn't he?
He did. Yes, he did.
If he didn't do it, I'm going to apologize. I will apologize. But if he did,
I can do it.
bye.
You don't...
Right, you did it already.
You don't know if you could do what?
I can accept your apology, but it's going to take a lot to build this back, Jeanette. I've been trying to prove to you, as your husband, as a man, how much I love you.
You ain't been doing nothing but smothering me.
Right. How am I smothering you?
All up in my face, crying, slobbering.
A man's supposed to stay
woman. She's supposed to stand for her woman.
He was slobbering?
We all slobbering and crying. Come on, baby, please come back to me. All that.
All right, John, you took a lie detector test. I'm going to bring out my lie detector administrator, have him come out and explain your test.
How you doing, Steve?
This is Dan. He administers all our lie detector tests. Why don't you explain John's examination?
Sure. John's exam, unfortunately, is going to be scored as no opinion or inconclusive. John had told me a little bit about medical history that he has and some medications that he takes. And even though he didn't take the medication today, some of the medications are long-lasting and have an effect. So, in all fairness, as a polygraph examiner, I have to give him the fairest test possible. We're not able to score his results.
Okay.
I'm here to fix my marriage, and that is the bottom line. I'm telling my wife the
But you
truth.
were able to administer his test, right?
Yes, he was extremely testable.
Okay, let's get to those results, Tom. And in fairness, we had your results, John. They did come back inconclusive. We like to be fair, and we administered the test. How many times did you give it to him?
I believe I tested him twice.
Twice. Thanks for coming out, Dan.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Thank you.
So we couldn't get a conclusive test result for your husband, but now if his comes back and he's lying, would you be open to taking back your husband and making it work?
Yeah, if he's willing to work with me and trust me and
if
everything.
your cousin
yeah.
has passed the
and I'll
test,
put my trust back in him. But if it come out positive, I mean, that he's
told
telling
the
the truth, it's over.
Did you perform oral sex on him?
Yes.
Did he perform it on you?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Let's get to the results.
You can walk out my life all you want to, Mama. I'm telling you the honest to God truth.
Russell was asked, did you have physical contact with John starting in 2004? He answered yes. Did you have sexual physical contact with John when you stayed at his house 2 years ago? Yes. Did you have sexual physical contact with John when his wife left the house? Yes. Are you making up a story about having sexual physical contact with John to get back at him? You answered no. And the results for Russell's lie detector test is that Russell was asked, did you have sexual physical contact with John starting in 2004? He answered yes. Did you have sexual physical contact with John when you stayed at his house 2 years ago? Yes. Did you have sexual physical contact with John when his wife left the house? Yes. Are you making up a story about having sexual physical contact with John to get back at him? You answered no. And the results for Russell's lie detector test is that he has told the truth.
I never did that to him. You done? You done? I never touched him. You gonna tap your husband like that? You done with me and I never touched him?
I'm done with you. You little liar.
Because I'm not lying. I told the truth. Mine's inconclusive. I don't know why it came inconclusive. I ain't never touched him. You were my wife. You were my woman.
You stay here, made me.
I said I came for the truth to prove to my wife. I'm not like that. And no way in heck I'm like that. Seriously, I don't play around like that. I only love my wife. I did not ever have anything with you.
Truth is out. Why are you still lying about it?
Give me a test. You know what? It's out. Okay, inconclusive. Give another test.
It's over.
No.
It's over. I'm sorry.
The way you act, the way you keep saying it, it makes you look guilty. I think you did sleep with him.
No,
I
don't think
he
I
loves
did.
his cousin. He seems the most genuine person up here. I think he's.
Did that. I never did that. On everything. I can get on my knees right now and kiss this damn floor. I I never did that to her.
The guy, it's hard for him to come out and say these things.
I'm the one now because of inconclusive. I'm the one that's got to sit here and be the one, okay? You can't trust me by my word. You can't trust me by anything, honey. You put me down. You do everything. Your man coming to you with No, I ain't.
I would say he's gay. He's gay.
Okay, I am not gay. I don't take men. I love women. I've been with my wife for so long. I don't even want to look at a man.
Man, why the hell did he come up with a
I never did nothing to him. I don't love no man.
You love me.
Sure, I don't.
That is not called love when you
I don't love you, but I sit here do what I got to do, Mama, to make sure my wife has a roof over her head. I try to do what I got to do. He sat there specifically, made it plain and clear when I put him out of my house.
So
I'm
what
going
I'm
to make
saying
you
is
lose your marriage.
If he hasn't,
I keep that right there. It's all there.
John,
sorry.
If he hasn't slept with them in 2 years and maybe it's something that happened, he's saying he loves you, is there any chance that maybe you could go to marriage counseling, save your marriage, kind of forget about this, that this happened?
That is my wife. I love my wife from the bottom of my heart.
Is there any chance?
That is the only thing I have in my heart. My family and everything always is down on my ass because I came back to my wife.
Stop rambling on.
Down on my tail because I came back to you, Jeanette. You were my wife.
John!
See, that's why we don't work out. Look at how he talk. Look at his mouth. That's all he do. This. I'm sick and tired. I think I might be done.
Baby, look what you do with me. You sit here, you beat the crap out of me.
So you're saying
all the time.
Not even the sexual context, it's still the behavior that you're just tired of it altogether.
There's another reason why I'm about ready to change my mind, because you keep calling me the N-word and I don't like it.
No. It's coming like this.
You know what? I'm just going to say, this is your wife, okay?
Right, that is
and
my
she's
wife.
saying you're using that word to her.
I'm not using
You're
it.
a piece of garbage. Get the hell off my stage. I mean, if he's calling you that, then you don't need to come to the show to know whether you should be with that guy. If he's talking to you. And you know what? You probably should have told her before they got married, but you know what? At least you came forward. It's a hard thing to do, I'm sure, to admit to somebody, a family member, that you had sex with her husband, that you're doing drugs. But you came out and you gave her the truth, and that's you redeemed yourself in a small way to your cousin, I think. And honestly, your marriage, besides the sexual contact with your cousin, it doesn't sound like you had much of a marriage to begin with. I know you might care for him, but it sounds like all you're doing is fighting, arguing. Sounds like there's some physical abuse going on there. What I'd like to do is I'd like to help you, get you counseling, and help you get through this, okay? Let's go. Thanks for coming out.
My boyfriend thinks that I'm off sleeping with other people.
She's lied to me so many times about other guys before.
He keeps track of the miles on the car. He checks the phone log.
Because I gotta know the truth.
Are you cheating on her?
No.
He came home with 2 hickeys right here.
My guess is Vanessa. Vanessa, why are you here?
My boyfriend had called this show. He is having trust issues with me. It all started when we moved to Texas, the very first start of our relationship. I was sitting outside against our front door because I was stressed out, and this guy came up to me asking me if I knew where to get drugs. He looked like he was out of it. I told him no, I didn't know where to find anything, and he just sat down at the end of the sidewalk and kept on talking. But I only said, okay, really? Robbie came outside, basically told the dude, you need to get and leave. You need to go on. Rob had was talking to me, well, yelling at me, saying how I knew this guy from somewhere. There was something going on. 3 years ago this had started. I was like, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
This was 3 years ago?
3 years.
And this is carried on?
Still.
Because some guy came up on the street and asked you about drugs?
That is what started it. At first, I told him, I'm sorry that you feel that way. You know, what can I do to make it different? Basically, in his words, he didn't really want me talking to other guys. It makes him uncomfortable. So I got a job in Texas, moved, left my friends, my family, everything to start a new life with him. And I got a job as a waitress. And then he meets up with an old friend of his who happens to be a girl. Okay. They're going to the beach. They're going out to eat. She brings him to the restaurant where I'm working, requests me as a waitress.
Okay. Well, why are you putting up with that? If he's coming on you for talking to some strange guy asking you for drugs, but then he's going out with his old girlfriend and they're going to the beach and
I was assured that nothing was going on. I was assured. And he's
So what was he saying?
guy.
We're just friends? We're just hanging out?
We're just friends. We're just friends. As the dates continue on, he doesn't like that expression. To me, they're dates. And if I was doing that, they would be dates. So as the dates continue on, I get mad and frustrated. Everybody at my job tips in to buy me a bus ticket to go back home. So I go back home.
Where's home?
Iowa. So I go back to Iowa. And Rob calls me, tells me he's not going to talk to her no more. He has a job. You know, he's going to help out with the bills. He's going to quit drinking. And he's going to change for the better. So we come back to Texas, and we get into an argument because he thinks that I don't want to be with him and that I'm off sleeping with other people.
You're not cheating on him?
No, I'm not.
You're not sleeping around?
No.
So what do you want to happen?
I want to prove to him that I'm not, but I also want to be proved to myself that he's not putting his guilty conscience on me.
Could you take a light? And you have a baby together.
We have a 15-month-old baby.
So this is serious. You have a child together. This is your son.
Yeah.
So there's something involved here.
Yeah.
Did you take a lie detector test before the show?
Yes, I
And
did.
he did too?
Yes, he did.
All right, let's bring Robert out.
I want to know the truth, you know. You say you don't want to make the guy that comes up to you at 3 o'clock in the morning asking you for drugs mad. Who cares if you make him mad? You're hiding behind a locked door inside the house with me to protect you.
You were sleeping. It was 3 in the morning. I was stressed out. I'm the only one who's working.
You couldn't go in, lock the door, wake me up and be like, Robbie, there's some creepy dude at the door.
He was sitting 3 to 4 feet away talking. What harm is that doing?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and the dude's on drugs.
Okay. Do you love her?
Yes, I love her with all my heart,
You have a
Steve.
beautiful little boy together?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So do you know, do you know that, okay, she talked to some guy who was asking her for drugs. Have you ever, any other reason why you know she was cheating on you?
Because a group of guys at her work wanted to take her out to the bar.
Yeah. And guess what? Guys want to take chicks out all the time. I mean, do you love this girl?
Yeah, I love her with all my heart.
With
She's
all
beautiful.
your heart? Well, then, if you love her with all your heart, if you really don't have anything on her as far as cheating, why not just give her a pass?
No, what I don't understand is if he can sit here and say he loves me, but he can't trust me. He keeps track of the miles on the car. He checks the phone log.
Oh, Lord.
He tells me how much time I have to do on the laundry one day. You
I
gotta be
never
home.
told you how
when
much
I went
time
to
you
go
had
do
on
track the
laundry
mileage?
the day,
No?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Admit it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Rob, you bitched at me saying there was 30 miles.
Why do you keep track of the mileage?
I don't.
No, you know you
track of the
do. No,
mileage.
you know you do, because just the way
thing
you...
was reset, and I go into the car, and there's mileage on it.
All right. Have you ever seen her kiss a guy?
No,
You ever seen her sleep with somebody else?
no,
You ever catch her in bed with anybody else?
no.
Okay, hold on. No, we're forgetting something.
Are you... Wait, hold... Yeah, we're forgetting one thing. Are you cheating on her?
No.
Okay, he came home with 2 hickeys right here. long and thin. First, he tries telling me that they're from me, okay? So I give him one on the other side, because I don't give long and thin, okay? I got big fat lips. I know what my hickeys look like.
Everything that he's saying kind of makes me want to tell you, run away.
If it comes back, you are doing this to me, I'm gone.
And the results for your lie detector test, Robert, is Are you cheating on her?
No. I don't have a reason to cheat on her. Look at her, she's beautiful.
No, she is.
We have a beautiful son together. I do not want to mess that up. I do not want to bring my son up in a broken home.
Well, okay, if that's the point, then why beat her down for supposedly cheating on you, which she says she hasn't?
Because I gotta know the truth, just like she has to know the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I've been telling you the truth. I don't know what else I have to do. That's why we're here.
Don't you just look at the woman you love and say, you know what? I have faith in you. I believe what you tell me.
I try, but she's lied to me so many times about other guys before.
What have I lied about?
You always sit
Well, why are
there-
you staying with the liar then? If you know she's a liar, why are you staying with the liar? Why stay with the liar? If you know she's lying, that she's a liar, why stay with the liar?
Because I love her and I hope she'll change.
Come on. Find somebody else that doesn't lie, that you love.
I've lied to you once, Robbie, and that's before our relationship even started because you told me it disgusted you when a black man and a white girl was together. Why would I tell you something like that, thinking that it would hurt our relationship? Just because we have different opinions about that.
Whatever.
Whatever. Is that not true?
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Everything that he's saying kind of makes me want to tell you, run away.
You're not the first. You're not the first.
You know, mileage. He doesn't like, you know, the color of the guy that you slept with. You know, question you. I mean, I don't know.
It's not even an issue.
It doesn't sound like there's a lot of. It doesn't sound like there's a lot of love there. Is there anything that you guys would like to tell each other before we get to these results?
If it comes back, you are doing this to me because of your conscience, I'm gone.
I love you. And I'm not cheating on you. You gotta believe me.
Have you cheated on her?
No.
Dude, come on, man. You're so busted. I haven't even read the results yet.
Well, then we'll read the results and find out.
What do you think they say?
That I told the truth?
Really?
Yeah, because I did tell the truth.
You might be the guiltiest person ever. I mean, really. You can't even hide it. If there was a jury right now, guilty, life sentence. Have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Vanessa during your relationship? You answered no. Did you receive hickeys from another woman? You answered no. And the results for your lie detector test, Robert, is that you did not tell the truth.
That's
You know what? My gut feeling said it. My gut feeling said get away from me. Go, just go.
If I cheated on you, why would I call the show?
To prove a point of some stupid way,
To
I don't
get
know.
caught? I don't think so.
Maybe you thought you could fool it.
How can you fool it?
I don't know.
No, you can't. That's why you failed.
I did not fail.
Why don't you just admit it?
Because it never happened. I didn't do it.
If he doesn't admit it, that it never happened. You can go to hell.
If you love her, you'll take her and say, I'm sorry for whatever I did, and I'm going to take you, and I'm going to be a good father and a good person to you, a good lover, a good boyfriend, whatever you are, and walk her right out of this studio.
I'm going to be the best I can for you. I'm going to be a good father. I'm going to be a good boyfriend. And we're going to go and live a happy life.
And I'm not going to stress you out anymore.
It's no more stress, no more assumptions that you're messing around on me.
And I trust you, and I don't even need those results. I'm taking you out of here right now.
Let's go. Let's go back and work through this because I did not cheat on you.
I can't accept that. You've lied to me straight to my face before. Can I just go home? I just want my son. I just want to go home.
Vanessa.
Maybe she just needs a little time. Maybe she needs a little time. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can take all the time you need. And you can go be with your son. You got your head on straight. I'm really trying.
Yeah, I'm really trying too, but your fingers all in my face.
Stand up for a second. Just stand up.
I ain't got no problem. She's the one with the problem.
Wipe that smirk off your face. You have sex with men and women. Sleeping with 18 different men, and I see you got hickeys on your neck. Any particular reason why you want to join a gang?
Because it's fun. I like to do crystal meth, smoke weed, pop pills.
Don't you have respect for yourself?
Shut up!
Do you love your mother?
A little bit.
A little bit.
You want to send me to jail?
Yeah, I do. I'm taking one girl to jail already. I might as well take two. Get off my stage right through that door. Right through. I'm taking you to jail, and there's no joke in here.
One in cell 2, one in cell 4. Step in, step away from the bars, put these inmate clothes on. You are in jail. Everything comes off. Female officer here, she will strip you down.
All right, ladies, make it fast.
Welcome to hell, ladies. I am the devil. Don't play with me.
It's on my nerves. I don't like her personality.
Look up, look up.
We just don't like each other.
I'm explaining why I don't like you. I'm gonna show you where you can be 20 years from now. But then I'm gonna show you your future.
Meet your new best friend.
Y'all think it's fun and games? Y'all will not last one day in jail.
Get up now. I've been in prison for 16 years. It ain't no fun.
Looks like you're having a lot of fun, Jay.
You fresh meat.
Look around you. Is this really where you want to be? When you're in here, nobody cares about you. Nobody. I'm gonna leave now. Have fun.
We're staying the night here?
I'm not. You are. She knows where she's headed to.
I want my mom.
So I told you girls, follow me, then I'm gonna take you to jail. And you girls, both of you, I saw a little glimpse of hope that you might wanna be good for your mom, but you're also acting very tough right here.
The jewelry, the headpiece, put in this bag. The navel, earring you got, take it off. I ain't got no problem holding you down and taking it off, trust me. Put the in there. The clothes you got on, fold them up, put them on that bench. You put these yellow inmate clothes on. There you go. All right, young lady, same rule applies to you too as well. Take this bag, your jewelry, everything in your hair, put it in there, okay? Them clothes you got, take them off, put them on that bed. Take these yellow uniforms right here from her, put them on.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you both toilet paper, soap, and something to wash your face. I want the makeup off.
Okay.
Use this to wash your face. This is your water. Hot, cold. Okay? Don't worry about it backing up. It stops down there. I will be back in 2 minutes. All your clothes come off, ladies. No clothes up under clothes. Everything comes off. I don't care about buttons being broken on uniforms or none of that. You are in jail. Everything comes off, or we'll take it off. I have a female officer here. She will strip you down. Not a problem.
All right, ladies, make it fast now. Go on and get off them clothes now. Throw them clothes up. Get that jury off. Get that jury off. Get that stuff out of your hair right now.
Hurry up.
You're taking too much time. I don't care. Get it out. Come on, get that towel right there. Get that water. Get it off of there now. Hurry up. Fold your pants up at the bottom too. Same thing. It don't matter. All right, get that towel right there. Get that water. Get that off your face right now. Take them off. You know where they got stuff up in here. Turn around. Let me see that. Nope. You got more makeup to go. Get it all off.
Put some soap on the paper. Wet the paper. Now wash your face down. Hurry up, okay? That's all you got to do. Not hard. Do you wash your face in the morning? Do you wash your ass in the morning? I'm quite sure you do. Wash your face like you wash your ass in the morning. That's all you got to do.
There you go. Get it off.
Welcome to hell, ladies. I am the devil. I'm gonna show you where you can be 20 years from now.
Get up now. I want you at the counter. I want you. You fresh meat.
Looks like you're having a lot of fun, Jay. You wanna sit here and smirk? What are you smirking at me for? You got a problem with me slapping, so I can knock your ass smooth out. I'm gonna leave now. Have fun.
We're staying the night here?
I'm not. You are. You have a who?
An attitude problem.
An attitude problem. How old are you?
15.
Okay, what do you know about an attitude problem? What do you know about an attitude?
I just have an attitude with people.
What's the definition of attitude?
I don't know the definition of attitude. I don't
You
know
gotta slow the down. Don't snap at me, please. I will get off. I'm trying to be diplomatic about this. My life is saved. I gotta save yours. So you can sit there and roll your eyes all you want to. What about you, young lady?
I'm here because I don't listen to my mom and
Why-
I'm in a gang.
You're in a gang, and you don't listen to your mom.
No,
Okay, why you don't listen to your mama?
because the stuff that she tells me to do, I don't want to do it.
You want to be in a gang? You want to have gang affiliation? I'm in the biggest gang in America, the Popos. No matter where you go, my gang is there. Whenever you look over your back, my foot gonna be in your neck. You don't listen to your mama, you listen to me. Welcome to hell, ladies. I am the devil. I run this. We'll get real hot quickly, okay? You want to OD? Come on. I'll give you an overdose of some badass attitude for your ass. You want to sit here and smirk? That you got a problem with me slapping, so I can knock your ass smooth. Hit me. You sure? Take the smirk off your face. Don't play with me. Okay? I don't take this a joke. I ain't got to know you, but I care about you. What's so good about being in the gang? Explain that to me.
Just get to hang out with my friends and do stuff that my parents don't let me do.
Like what, Dad?
No.
Games, life, jail, or death. That's a game. That's all you're trying to do, is impress the wrong crowd. That ain't what life's about. Use your head, sweetheart. Step in. You bring your ass on out here. I ain't got time for today. What's your problem?
I have an attitude problem.
About what? Why? What you mad about?
My mom.
What about your mom?
She gets on my nerves.
Why she get on your nerve?
She talks too much.
Why? How does she talk too much? Is she your
I just
mother?
don't, it's not that I don't like her, it's just I don't like her personality.
Look up, look up, look up. What's her personality, baby?
It's just too like,
Look up, look at me in the eye.
I don't know how to explain it, I just don't.
Explain it. Okay, look.
You can't explain her personality. She's
Okay.
too like happy and like.
Okay, what's wrong with being happy? I'm supposed to walk around mad all day
No,
long?
it's just that, like, it's not even like that. It's just, we don't,
Take your time.
we just don't like each other.
Okay, dig this here. I'm explaining why I don't like you.
Okay.
Real simple, cut and dry. You full. You mad at your mother because she happy. She might be happy because you alive today. You OD'd. You having sex with girls and boys. Calm down, let me talk. I heard yours. If it's wrong, prove it. If you can't, you can't. I don't like your attitude because the way you treat your mama like she a piece of shit. You your mama's bloodline, her child.
She treats me like that too.
Because she wants the best for you. She's raising you. She's putting clothes on your back, she's feeding you. She's not the one sneaking out the house. She's the one going crazy when your little ass sneak out the house. See, you want to be grown before your time, but your little ass can die before your time too. You almost did that. Open up your brain. Ain't cool with dying and being on dope. You know what drugs do to people? So why you want to use them? You has to be 18 years old looking like you're 40 strong out. This is some Come on back out here. I got two people I'm gonna have y'all meet. Stop. Real quick, slow down. I run this. This is my house. My rules, okay? I got two people I'm gonna introduce you to. Okay? They're gonna tell you why they're in jail. One's right around your age, one's a little older. I'm gonna show you where you can be 20 years from now. You too. Or you can make up in your mind what you wanna do productive. Because I think it's really up for Steve to sit here and have some mothers on TV crying, no lie. All I think that's really terrible. Step in. You know, you better be grateful you're not my child, because if you came home with the Nickies, man, no lie, I would be in jail. I would be in jail, seriously. Okay, no lie. If you come up in y'all age group today, you got the highest AIDS rate going on right now, the highest STD rate. Okay, 16 to 22, you guys are dying from diseases and bullets. That's it. Live up ought to make you think every day about changing. Y'all want some? Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna introduce y'all to some people after I lock these doors real quick. I'm gonna give you a minute to think. And then I'm gonna show you your future. Watch my bars, lady.
Why you smiling? What you smiling for? Wipe that off your face.
Look around you. Is this really where you want to be? I'm gonna leave now. Have fun.
We're staying the night here?
I want my mom.
You fresh meat. I want you back at the counter.
Honey, you won't last one day in jail. Y'all think this is fun and games? This ain't fun and games. This isn't. I've been in and out of jail since I've been 16 years old. In and out of jail. It is not fun. Y'all think it's fun and games? Y'all will not last one damn day in jail. I guarantee you that.
Let me tell you something though. I'm on you for a reason. I've been in prison for 16 years. I want you to jump up now. Get up now. Get up now. I've been in prison for 16 years. It ain't no fun. The county ain't no fun. You like ecstasy? I OD'd off of it. All that. That's no fun. You want to be at the county? Huh? Boy, I want you there though. I want you at the county. I want you. You fresh meat. You like girls and boys, huh?
She said juvie
Boy.
was fun. She said she'd have a good time at juvie.
Boy, what you doing? Kissing? Let's go to the county.
Looks like you're having a lot of fun, Jake. Just like juvie. Juvie's gonna be a picnic. Huh?
This is not funny.
Man,
so
we
get
locked
that smirk
up.
off your face.
She doesn't care about taking innocent lives. She almost took an innocent woman's life. She said she don't care if she takes an innocent child's life. She's okay with that.
You're fine with that? You're fine with that?
Man, I want you at the county with me.
What if somebody kills your mom? What if somebody kills your mother? What, you won't care? No, it's not different. It's still a human being. It's still a human being,
you better
regardless
shut up,
if it's
don't say
your mom.
Don't
Regardless.
say nothing.
You don't care if
You
somebody
say
did that
something,
to
I
your
got
mom?
you.
Would you like it if somebody did that to you?
No.
Wasting your life away for drugs and whatever you're doing, hoeing around?
every day while you talking about you want to take somebody's life. You sleep on this every day. Not talk about you might get raped. You want that? Okay, guess what? Do you want it over and over and over and over again? Huh? Why you smiling? What you smiling for? Well, wipe that off your face. I don't care nothing about that. Little girl. Y'all better get yourself together. Popping Skittles and all that. Whew. Don't you see this? Huh? I lay on it every day. You see?
Nobody does. Nobody's gonna act that way. Seriously, look around you. Is this really where you want to be? Would you even want to spend one day of your life in here? I know you say, yeah, I would be okay with juvie, my friends are with juvie. Your friends aren't living in here. And nobody's living in here saying, this is what I want with my life. And you know what? It's real simple with you girls because you're young enough where you can change your life. You say you don't get along with your mother? Welcome to the club, man. I mean, so many people, so many teenagers don't get along with their mother. There's things you don't like about your mom, but you know what you should love about your mom? That she loves you, that she cares about you, that she gives a rat's ass about you. A lot of these women in jail, they don't have mothers. And I say it all the time, and you won't know it maybe until it actually happens to you. Sons and daughters that don't have their mothers, that would give everything that they have for 2 more minutes with their mom to say, I love you, thank you for everything you did in my life. And you got so much going, more going for you than most people do. You got mothers that care. And honestly, I see, and I think both of you don't want to live this life. I don't know why you do. You get caught up in peer pressure or whatever. But I know, I see your mother, she loves you and she cares about you. And I see your mother sitting there breaking down crying last night, caring about you. And honestly, when you're in here, nobody cares about you. Nobody. The other prisoners don't care about you. When you're gone and disappeared and you're back home, you're gone, your friends at home, they're not gonna come and visit you or do anything for you. Nobody. Those women, they can't wait. Can I ask why you're crying?
I don't want to be like this no more. I want to hurt my mom.
You want your mom? See, the good thing is, you don't have to be here. You could choose not to be here. You could choose to have your mother. It's not too late for you. Do you want to be here anymore? You didn't last very long.
I don't want to see my mom.
Do you love your mom? You think you can be respectful to your mother? Think you can let your mom guide you so you can grow up to be somebody? Do you really think you can do that?
I'm trying.
Well, that's what she wants. She wants you to try. It's not that hard. It's not hard to be, hey, we're all gonna make mistakes when you're a teenager. But you know what? The things that you're doing, that you don't have to try. Just don't do them. Do you understand me? Just don't do it. You hang around bad people, bad things are gonna happen to you. If you're not dead, you'd be opening your eyes. You'd be waking up in here. I could take you to your mother. I could take you to your mother right now. You can go home and be a good daughter. But I want you to look into my eyes and tell me something I believe that I should take you to your mother right now.
I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna be like this no more. I'm gonna start listening to my mom. Start getting good grades in school.
Start hanging around some decent people. People that are going to be good for you, good for your life. Did it have an effect on being in here? Yeah? Are you ready to go see your mom? And the thing is, you go home and you go back to your ways. I promise you, Daniela, you'll be back here. And there'll be no Steve to take you out. There'll be nobody to take you home back to your mom. So it's up to you. It's only up to you. You ready? When I take you to your mom, I better hear a heartfelt apology. I better hear a young lady apologize for everything that she did and all the hurt that you caused your mother. Do you understand me? She deserves it. Let's go. Then now's the time to ask for forgiveness.
Sorry. Sorry. It's just the word.
Sorry for everything. I mean to hurt you. Or Bobby, or my sister.
Who you gonna listen for now on?
You, Daddy.
Who loves you, Daniela?
You, Daddy.
Who you wanted to be with?
You and Papi.
Well, the good thing is she got to see where she's going to end up if she doesn't change her ways. And the choice is hers. You've done everything you can. I've done everything I can. And I hope this made an impact, and I believe it has. But if she goes home and she doesn't change her ways, at least she knows where she's headed to. Go home with your mother, the one person, and your father, the two people in this world that really care about you. I hope at least that much you'll remember, because you end up in here, nobody cares about you. Go home with your mother. I want you to go home and be a good daughter to your mom. Can you speak to her in a respectful manner? Look at me. Promise me you're going to do that.
Now you tell Steve what you just told me. Go ahead, tell him.
I don't want to be here.
Go ahead, tell him. Hold your head up and tell him. Why don't you want to be here? Tell him what you just told me. Why don't you want to be here? Jay, hold your head up, Jay. Hold your head up, Jay. Go ahead, talk to Steve. Tell him why you don't want to be here. Hold your head up. Tell him why you don't want to be here. The same lady you mistreated, talk about and dog out? Why you want to be with her? Why you want your mother now? You have your mother, you don't appreciate her. So I think I'm just going to let you stay here for about a month or so. And then maybe when you get back with your mom, maybe you'll appreciate her better. Now, if you can give me a good reason to let you go home, maybe I'll let you go with your mom. But you got to give me a good reason. You got to tell me what you're not going to do no more. Hold your head up, Jay, and tell me what you're not going to do no more. Maybe I'll let you go home. Why you want to be with your mom now?
I don't want to be here with these people. I want my mom.
Hey, you know what, Jay? The whole point is to make you realize that you want your mom. Nobody wants you to stay in here. Nobody wants you to be in here. Give you a little glimpse of what life will be like if you keep thinking that other people are better for you, that you're going to listen to these these dopes out on the street instead of your own mother. I want you to go home and be a good daughter to your mom. Don't cause her all this pain. Don't make her think that you might not come home someday. And she might have to come down and identify your body. Or worse yet, come visit you in here. You don't want your mother to come visit you here, do you? You don't want to go to juvie anymore, do you?
No.
Do you think you got some kind of wake-up call? Do you really? You want your mom?
No, I won't.
You gonna treat her right?
I don't want to.
Are you gonna treat your mom right? Can you speak to her in a respectful manner? Look at me. Promise me you're gonna do that.
I promise.
Let's go, I'll take you to your mom. Listen, before you go to your mom, you mean this. I want to hear a heartfelt apology to your mother. And you better spill your feelings to her and you better apologize. Do you understand? Let's go. You got something you want to say to your mom?
I love you. I love you, Dad. But we gotta stop the things that we're doing. This is where you're gonna end up. This is for your future, Jade, if you don't stop. Do you see that? Do you see how much I love you and I don't want this to be where you end up? I don't want to come to these bars to see you. I don't want to see you dead. I don't want any of those things from you, Jade. You're my baby. You're my world. Do you not get that?
Something you want to say to your mom?
I love you. I want to go home.
And I'm sorry. Mom, do you think that this made an impact on her? I mean, she's your daughter. Do you believe her? Do you think that this has had some kind of effect on her?
I hope so. That's all I want is to get our relationship back, honey. I want to be a family again. I don't want this for you. That's why you're given a mom, is because I'm here to protect you. Do you get that? I love you. Please, let's get the help that we need.
The story doesn't end when our guests leave my stage. Stay tuned until the conclusion of the show. You'll never believe what's been going on since they left. How you doing, Jade?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Life changed at all since we taped that?
Yes.
Since we're up in
Way
Detroit?
better.
And how have things changed?
It's been way better. Like, me and my mom don't argue as much. I haven't got arrested at all. I haven't been in trouble with the law like I used to. Me and my mom our relationship has been way better. We don't argue. It's just been way better than before it was.
But we did take you up to the Wayne County jail system up in Detroit. Did it have an impact on you being in there?
Yes, it does. Now I think about what I do before I do it, because I know that the people I hang out with, or that I used to hang out with, like, they're not the people to be kicking it with. Like, they can get you caught up, and I don't want to end up in jail at all.
And I got to imagine that does have an impact behind the cell. Very scary, being 15 years old.
Yeah.
But I got to say, it's probably hard even afterwards. Now you're out, you can go back to your ways. What stopped you once you were out, once you were back home? Because I know it's easy to break down in jail and you're pleased to get out, but when you get back home, what keeps you going, walking the straight and narrow?
Well, when I went to jail, it was very hard because I had that girl yelling at me, telling me how it was in jail, and then like knowing what I did on the streets before, then when I got back home, and now like I have better choice in friends, the people I hang out with, like I'm kind of choosing like what to do with my life, like to go to school and to not do drugs, that like all of that stuff you can end up in jail, and I don't want to be in jail where they don't have TV. I mean,
That's
they
a
don't have
powerful
TV.
motivation. Start a
Wait,
job.
they have TV, but they don't have cable.
How was it sitting in that cell?
Very hard. It was gross, ugly. There was dead bugs on the floor. It was very nasty. I didn't like it in there at all, not for 1 minute.
Since you've been out, it's been 2 months since we taped that show. Have you done any drugs?
Nope, I haven't done anything.
Totally clean. So your mom is here, and I'm real interested in hearing what she has to say with this big change. Let's bring your mom out. How you doing, Stephanie? Nice seeing you.
Much better. Thank you
Thanks for
so
coming
much
back
for
on.
everything. Hi, Annie.
So, again, I was saying to your daughter how when we were...
Me that really changed who I was. And she said, if you go home and continue to be the same parent to her as you were before, nothing's going to change. And that really made an impact, because I thought, wow, you know, like I continued to feel like I was the victim before, and now I don't have to be the victim. I'm the mom.
And your relationship with your daughter now?
It's better. You know, there's moments, it's not perfect, but it's so much better. I mean, we can communicate, and now if we're having a struggle, like we just kind of walk away and like come back and talk about it in a few minutes.
Well, I think that's interesting that you say that. I think it's real easy to look at that show and just say that your daughter had to change, but it's interesting saying even yourself, you had to change some things.
Oh, yeah.
How you were parenting to get into a
Yeah.
better place with your daughter.
Absolutely.
How was it when we were up there and you see your daughter being put into a cell, you see your daughter, pretty tough women up there, telling your daughter how it's going to be?
It was scary, you know, I mean, because you know at that moment that that's what she needs, but as a mom, we're there, we want to protect them, and here we're allowing you guys to put her into a situation that she's not protected. It was an incredible experience.
Out here, they do have a great choice. They do have such great freedom even when they don't think they do. And when you go in there, you really realize, even for somebody like me, where I know I'm going in that cell, I know I'm going to leave 5 minutes later, I know I'm going home. When they close those gates, even for me doing the show, it's a very scary feeling.
Yeah, it was.
And then we're dealing with people that are in prison that are spending a lot of time. I think that does have a great influence on teenagers such as your daughter to say, I guess I'm not going to be calling the shots if I do go in here.
Yeah.
I do got it pretty good at home with mom, and I need to straighten my act out.
Yep.
Is there anything that you want to say to your mom?
Just that I love you and thank you for everything you did for me.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Well, I got to say, I am proud of you because I know coming on the show must not be the easiest thing in the world to do. And to go and let us take your daughter, and like you said, that's a hard thing to see your daughter get put in jail. But it's nice to see that it has made an effect on you, that you are trying to straighten your life out, that you're trying to be a good daughter for your mom, and that your mom she's even saying, I'm going to work for you and try to be a better parent. So I'm proud of both of you.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do for you? Huh?
Thank you so much.
I'm proud of you, Chris. Let's go upstairs right over. Coco.